What's going on? I'm here to do a review of Speed of Dark Revisited. This one won't be long, I promise, and definitely not as long as the last one. I'll be reviewing this one on its own, not comparing it to the original. So, yeah, this really won't be too long. So, okay. World burning around me. Very, very intense. Like, great opening track, especially for a title like The Speed of Dark. Very good opening track. It remains intense throughout the whole song, but he also is able to it remains intense, but he changes the way that the intensity comes about, I guess I would say. It remains like really intense, and you kind of like on the edge of your seat, but it's not just like fear type of intense. It's like sadness, and it's like a feeling of it remains like urgent. It just makes you feel like you can't rest, and that was really good. It was just really it was very good opening track. It starts off intense, just like just like punches you right in the chest. It was really good, and it remained that way while going into other feelings, moods of intensity, I would guess. So I really enjoyed that. Angel's Poem on a Grave. Very, very, very. I would. I don't want to say it's more linear, but it remains more consistent throughout the whole track. And I'm not saying like the other ones are like inconsistent and that's bad or whatever. I mean, it's just like it's very like it's. I feel like it's more unified and more together because it's I don't know, it just flows in a really, really interesting way. Like everything just flows really well together, in my opinion, of course. I just felt it was really like cohesive and very linear and flowing and kind of more of like a easier going track from one part to the next and stuff like that. So I really that it sounded really really good to my ears. And Acid Rain, oh, I like probably yeah, that's my favorite track. I just love this track. It's just so groovy. I don't want to sound like I'm from the '80s or anything, but it just sounded like really. To me, it just sounded really really groovy. Like just the way that oh man, I don't know how to say it. Just the I don't know. It's like the energy and the way everything. I don't know. I'll use a better word than fits, but it's like just. Oh man, just the way that everything is in the song, just like the leads, all the rhythms, the bass drums, just the way that the guitar, I guess, the way he makes the guitar like emote in this song and express itself. I just think I think he does that best on this song. It's so weird. I don't have to put it into words, but it's just the way that like he took. It's like, oh man, it's like he put together a puzzle perfectly, like on the first try in like 2 seconds, and it was just like great. Like everything goes well together. Like the guitars like sing the emote very well. Ugh, I don't know how to describe it. This is very like just all around. This is an excellently put together track, excellently composed, excellently. It was awesome. I loved it. My favorite track. And Sea of Heartbreak. Wow, what a way to end an album. It's just so sad. And of course, that's what he was going for, whatever. But I mean, it's very, very emotional. Like just from the first, couple of seconds, you just like feel just like sadness, and like the emotional mood of the song just like knocks you out, especially after the first three tracks where it's more like a little bit more intense, a little bit faster pace, and everything like that. And this one just comes along and just like whoa, and then it's just like wow, like what a way to end in the EP. You know, it's just like, and he keeps the moods. You know, like all the titles. You know, Angel's Poem on a Grave, World Burning Around Me. All the titles are just so like emotionally like crushing. You know, and then Acid Rain just kind of like it's still, you know, like got dark connotation to it, but it's not as emotional as, you know, it's not I would say like World Burning Around Me, Angel's Poem on a Grave, and Sea of Heartbreak are more introspective type of emotion, and Acid Rain is just, you know, stuff that goes on outside you that you can't control. And it's just the it's just really consistent throughout the whole EP. Just like the, you know, it doesn't always sound like, oh, you know, like cut yourself or whatever, but it's like, it's not, you know, exactly the happiest one either. And like that's good though. The tone remains consistent. That's great. And it's just I don't know. It's just a really, really interesting EP, just like emotionally, because like, and that's the thing about instrumental that I like a lot. Like it's hard for me to like, you know, I can't really write instrumental or anything like that because, you know, I need lyrics to fill in those gaps. But, you know, people like Angel and, you know, Toast and stuff, all the stuff they do, they just really like, they just really know how to make their instrument just like stand out to where you don't need any lyrics, and like you don't need a music video that has a story to it, or, you know, even though of course they do that. But it's just like, because when I see people like them, like when I saw, you know, when I went and saw Generation X and went and saw Angel, Vivaldi, and, you know, all that stuff, it's just like all you want to do is just stand there and listen and watch. Like, you don't want to mosh, you don't want to nod your head, you don't want to like do anything but just stand there and like witness everything that they do, because what they do is so amazing, and it's like they're so talented that they can just make you feel anything and everything with no lyrics, you know. And they just, you can feel this range of emotion just from the way he bent that note, or how he hit that harmonic, or like the timing of, you know, the rhythm change or anything like that. It's just amazing what all these instrumental guys can do, and it's just an amazing EP. I loved it. Definitely glad I bought it. Definitely glad I went to see him in concert yesterday. That was amazing. But it's a really good EP, very consistent emotionally and tone-wise. Very, very versatile use of, you know, just emotion and tone, and of course, you know, instrumental ability. It was just really, really amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. I listened to it like 3 or 4 times straight after I bought it. It was awesome. I loved it. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Next, I will either be doing Bad Vibrations by Day to Remember, or The Lost Battalion by Sabaton. Thank you all for watching. Rock on.